think you know, I talked to the judge who sentenced you.
Yeah,
And
Judge Armstrong.
He said that, of course, as you well know, that defense or that mitigating factor didn't exist then.
At that time.
But he said there was no doubt in his mind.
Never. He never wanted to send me to prison. But there was nothing to back up what he wanted. So, unfortunately, I took a plea bargain of 15 years to life for a couple of reasons. One was being, I guess, the shame and the guilt and the fears of what I had done. And I didn't want to take his family through that type of a trial. I didn't feel that they would survive that. So by the end, I had shut down and I became silent. I didn't want to talk. And for like 2 weeks, I didn't talk to anyone. Not because I was angry, but because I was seriously taking personal inventory of myself. And I had to figure out a way to get out of trouble and stay out of trouble. And I vowed that I was going to do the best that I can to not be in that position. I say, well, what do I do to make that chance realistic? He gave me this whole list of things that I needed to do. Well, we consider you a battered woman. And I was like, oh, wow, you know, because it's just something the board didn't believe in. And they said, okay, Ms. Woodmore, come back in. And I'm like, uh-oh, I feel like I was walking the Green Mile. But I was excited to know what was really going on. And before I can sit down, the man says, Ms. Flozelle Woodmore, we find you suitable for parole. I collapsed. I've always wanted to be able to walk down the street and not worry about being hit from behind. Or times I stop and I guess I stare too long at my surroundings and people be walking or driving, they'll look at me like, what's wrong with her? But what I'm doing is actually enjoying the value on freedom and that you can continue to live a life without bitterness. You know, most people do that type of time, become bitter over the years. I never did, because I never gave up. Oh, look at this. My first Christmas tree. Very first.
Oh, they did. Nice job on that.
Yeah, they did. Look at that.